Folks, welcome back. Today, our very first of the actual Unlimited Edition El Cheapo version box. When I say El Cheapo, I mean not thousands of dollars a box. So today, my patron Keith B. Keith says, Rudy, you know, I don't really care about the high-end $1,000 of colored foils and all this silly shenanigans and bamboozling waffle fries. I just want some good cards to play the game. And I said, well, then that's what the purpose of the unlimited printing is, folks. That is the actual purpose of this stuff. Ooh, this packs look nice, very well made, and that is the purpose of this. There's no super expensive, there's no first edition cold foils, but again, you can still get a rainbow, you know, Arcanite Shard, rainbow tunic. They still have high end. Well, maybe not. Is tunic? No, tunic's not. But you can still get high end cards and legendaries and fabled and all that stuff. This is the first time I've ever opened an unlimited box. So let me just do a quick check here, make sure the order of the pack, nothing's changed. We got the 4 commons in the front, and then there's a 5th common in the front. Okay, so that's a little different. Then it goes to the rare Absorb, the rare Silver the Tip, and of course the foil common Locked and Load. Okay, so a little different. So the weapon, the common actual equipment card is in the front, and then the rest should be commons, right? And then, of course, in the back, you've got your token with, okay. So a little bit of a difference compared to the first printing. And again, folks, just to remind everybody, it does say unlimited on the packs and also the box. So if you were, some of the people not wanting to buy the expensive booster boxes, you can tell the difference on just the packs themselves. So you have the 4 commons, and then you have the equipment common. And then, okay, so it's a little different. Stirring the Aether Winds, Prayer, and a foil common Aether Flare. So again, these boxes right now, there's a lot of controversy about these boxes being between $120 to $160 a box on the open market. My personal opinion is, again, that's a reflection of the demand. Because again, I know a lot of people are disagreeing with me right now, but I don't feel unlimited boxes are like investable, or investors and collectors should be going after. This is something that people should be buying to play the game and enjoy the game. Seriously. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying. Well, Rudy said the same thing about magic boxes, and eventually the unlimited version of that became really expensive. I hear you. Absorbing the Aether for our first rainbow little regular rare. So I hear it, but at the same time, you know, Legend Story Studios has made it very clear there's going to be multiple reprints of the unlimited version to keep prices within check, and of course, to actually get the game out there for people to actually play the game. How does everybody feel about the common equipment? It's always so generic and blah, and no defense, maybe a little arcane. They're always so blah. Pedal the Metal, and our first super rare of the video, Endless Arrows, and of course, foil Forerunner. So kind of a slow start here, but yeah, current market price in these boxes, I'd say is probably going to be, as of filming this video, maybe $140 a box. By the time the video goes live, it might go down a little bit or up a little bit. It doesn't really matter by a few dollars. It's really a reflection of the value of the single cards in the secondary market. That's really what it comes down to. And a foil. Boy, the foiling, that's right. I always forget to tell you guys that, like, the difference on the actual order with the foiling and everything, it always, it's different. I'm not used to that compared to doing the first edition boxes before. Because I'm like, wait a minute. That's not even the foil. Where's the foil on that? Was I off by a card? Or was there no foil in that pack? It's like, wait a minute. Is that, maybe that's a, oh my God, that is a foil. That's just super subtle. So yeah, the foiling is very subtle. Little too subtle on this unlimited box we're opening here. Holy smokes. Because you got 4 commons. You got ourselves the little piece of gear. You got the Stir. You got the Oath. And whoa, look at you. Opicta Monocle. Very neat looking little item from the Mechanologist. Again, not the greatest card. You can see the foiling on this one with the eyes. Just a foil common on that one. So I feel as more supply hits the market, not only will stores compete to move their inventory to try to make their few bucks, but more singles will hit the market, and the actual secondary market of the single cards will actually drop in price, which will lead to a more, and whoa, hello, become the Arcanite. Ah, God, that Viscerates, that cheese. For our actual, is that our first super rare? No, we've gotten 1 super rare. And of course, hey, look at that. Majestic, high octane Mechanologist. That still pops, looks fantastic. Okay. Wow, that's, again, remember, when you get a good hit on a box like this, I mean, the boxes aren't super expensive. Unlimited boxes are pretty cheap. So, holy cow, that's a great, that might be the best hit of the box, folks. We may not even be able to top that hit. We got Plunder, Reduced to Rune with the red bar. And our first foil rare? No, second foil rare is, of course, the Prayer with the blue. Okay. Like I said, it's not really a lot of... I'm really curious with that high octane. I'm going to have to check that after this video. I'm curious, what's the high octane Majestic foils worth? All right, here we go, folks. We got little bracers. We got the old Spellblade Assault Rune Blade. Take Cover, and the Rabble for the common. And of course, that is it for that pack. I think I'm trying to think here. So, what are we doing? Arcane here. So the Eye is the Fabled card. I wonder what the unlimited version of the Fabled card is financially holding. I wonder still Enchanting Melody. Sonic Boom for our first Majestic. Yeah, first Majestic and non-foil. Very nice in the pool there. And of course, foil common. Okay. So yeah, we're at a Sonic Boom for the old wizard action and a Mechanol. That's our big hit still. I still think that's probably... I'm going to try to guess, and then I'm going to look it up here in a second once I put these cards down. I'm going to guess right now $30 to $50 for that card. I'm going to guess. Pour the Mold, Prayer, and Drawn to the Dock Dimension, little Rune Blade action there. See, this is what I was talking about. I always felt Rune Blade, when you play Viscerai or something, it's about piling up your Rune Chant tokens. So literally, if you have a stack of them, I mean, this thing could literally almost cost nothing to cast. I mean, if you have 3 or 4 Rune Chant tokens in play, I mean, it costs 1 less resource for each one you have. So you could literally, this is an attack, you could swing for 3, or actually you could defend technically. You could swing for 3, and then you can even draw a card. Like, I think that's, I don't know. I think, that's a common card, folks. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's considered a common. Like, playable cards that are in the common slot is really nice to see in this game. All right, folks. Another Stir the Aether. Reduce. Is that a scratch on the card? No, that's just the artwork. I was like, wait a minute. And Bracers of Belief for a little common action. All right, second half of the box here. Oh, so far, Keith, not a bad box. Not a bad box at all. I'd like to see one more good hit of something spicy, but you know what? Not bad at all. There's another Bracers, this time regular common. Take Cover. Oath. And look at that. Chains of Eminence for a super rare, and that is a foil. That is our first super rare. Actually, that's actually foiled in this video. Very, very nice, folks. Okay. Wow. So is every box, are you guaranteed, I wonder, like a Majestic foil or not? All right. Enchanting. Assault. And there it is. Stir the Aether Winds. There's our first Stir the Aether Winds in the actual foil. All right, folks. Yeah, it's gonna. I think the biggest thing I'm curious about is as they continue to reprint the unlimited version, how is the demand in the market going to be able to hold the continuing supply? Locked and Loaded, always one of my favorite mechanologist pieces of art there. That's really kind of what I'm really, really curious about, everybody. You know, as that supply comes in and stores start cracking boxes and people are trying to flip cards, you know, how will the game hold up once supply issues get fixed? That's what I'm really curious about. I think that's going to be a big moment for the game. And we got ourselves a nice little throttle, the old mechanologist, and right behind it, another throttle, both with the yellow. Never mind. I was like, do they have different? Oh, by the way, take a moment to appreciate that comment. We never look at that Aether Flare. Look how cool that looks for that Wizards card. Look at that thing. And look at that. 3 flipping pitch for 3. Okay. All right, off to the races. I don't know if you can even get more than one Majestic actual foiled in a box right now. I'm not even sure, folks. Pour, Absorb, and... What? Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Are we... What? Oh god, look at the little... See, god, they need to fix that. They have still see the little nicks on the side there? Skull Cap. Are you serious? A foil Skull Cap? Wow. Okay. Hang on, folks. I'm checking. I gotta check the price of this. That's just driving me crazy. Okay, seriously? A non-first edition high octane. This is... TCG Player has 10 for sale. The cheapest is $40 to filming this video. Are you serious? A rainbow... This is a $210 card in non-cold... And oh my god! So wait a minute. We're over $300 expected value on an unlimited box right now? Oh my god. That's my point. That's... Look, I mean, you can't get that. with like a Pokemon box opening or a Magic box opening. That's my point, folks. Reduce. Oh, another chains. Look at that. Non-foil for the super rare. And look at this. Rare Spellblade Assault. Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. Holy Keith. Dude. What an amazing box opening. I cannot believe you hit a flippin' skull cap, man. That's got to be like the best generic headpiece in the game right now. And that's just Aethersync, Melody, and foil common Ridge. That is incredible. What an amazing... What a great way to start off the Arcane Unlimited box opening video series. Again, when I say series, only, I only got like 3 more videos. Not really going to be a big deal. Pedal to Metal. And look at that. Vigoa Rush with a nice yellow bar for the 2 resource. Or the 2 pitch, I'm sorry. But what, just, like, that's what I'm talking. Like, that's an amazing, it's so much fun to crack this stuff, man. HUD, Absorb, super rare Induction Chamber. Awesome, awesome card. Okay, very, very nice. Look at this, folks. We got ourselves another Bracers of Belief. That is a regular common. See, that's amazing to me that you can still get value out of unlimited box. Maybe some people are right. I've been downplaying the unlimited boxes so much. Index for the foil common. And everybody keeps telling me, Rudy, don't underestimate the unlimited stuff. Don't underestimate the unlimited. Unlimited. People keep telling me that. And I'm like, yeah, but this is... Unlimited is supposed to be continued to be printed so players can play the game without paying thousands for a first edition. Another Drawn to the Dark Dimension, by the way. I don't know if that was the same pitch one or not. Last pack of the video. Oh my god. What an amazing box opening. Such a good video here, folks. Oath. Oh my god, look at that. Are you serious? Look at this. We got our first Fate Foreseen. Look what we just hit, folks. Look at this in the last pack. Teklo Core. Look at that. Are you serious? Yeah, Majestic Teklo Core for a second Majestic. Oh, man. Dude, I did not see that coming, man. Flipping skull cap. Like, when I see this stuff, what excites me is I feel like I'm playing, like, Diablo or Path of Exile. Like, I feel like when you get, like, a unique piece of gear or a drop like this in a pack, like, that's the vibe I get. So, by the way, for those of you not familiar, I'll talk about it for a second. The reason this is such a good sought-after card and everything is, it's generic, so you can use it for any hero. It's not class-specific, like many other cards that say, Mechanologist or Wizard or Rune or, it's not a Ranger. This can be used for any hero. So any deck you build when you start the game, you have your headpiece over here, and of course you have your 4 pieces of gear. You can start with the skull cap. There's no specific requirements. So what it does, by the way, this one does have Battle Worn, which again, it only has 1 defense, so if you block with it once, it gets a counter, and it breaks anyways. That's strange. Anyways, but here's where the money shot is. If you have less life than your opposing hero, the skull cap gains a +1 defense and an arcane barrier of 3. So again, the arcane barrier of 3 is kind of a big deal because in Arcane Rising, obviously all Viscerai, that's kind of the theme of these the skill classes in this block. Is because, again, there's a lot of arcane damage. A lot of people like me like to play that. So being able to actually get a +1 makes it stronger. But, of course, Battle Worn, you lose it. It wears as you use it. But the ability to block 3 arcane damage is kind of a big deal. So literally you can, pitch 3 resources defending, and you can actually block 3. That's kind of what I'm getting at. That's really, I think, what makes that Skull Cap such a good card. And the fact it's generic. So, being able to start the game and have this over here for your headgear, and, Viscerai is flipping attacking you, and he's trying to do crazy Rune Chant combo, and he's swinging for 3 or 4 at you, and you can literally pitch for 3 resources, and you can block 3 damage just by popping your headgear. I think that's kind of, I personally think that's really good. Now, again, future gameplay and, balance and, the demographics of the hero classes could change, but that's kind of my perspective right now, folks. Sorry, I'm rambling. I get excited on some of this stuff, and I just really enjoy the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Congratulations, Keith, for literally, I'd say probably over a $300 expected value box opening. Congratulations doubling your money, man. Holy smokes. What an amazing box opening.